guys, Fred and Sheila McCoy, Hatfield McCoy Museum, FredMcCoy.com. Sheila's behind the camera.
Hi guys, hope you're having a great day.
This is going to be a short video, hopefully. This is just a rebuttal.
Follow-up?
A follow-up, thank you dear, to the video that we posted yesterday on David Hatfield.
Okay.
First it started off with the messages that me and him done to each other 2014 and so forth, and then it went to the Randall Jr. Comment that he had made about myself, and then it went where I was looking on his Facebook page when I was copying the email or the text and saw the military picture. Since then, David and I have texted or Facebooked each other, whatever you want to call it. We've talked to each other through text. Guys, I want to tell you something. When you do public stuff like these people that talk for the Pike County Tourism, David that seems to have taken a role on some of the Facebook pages and appears to or wants to be known as knowing a lot of history, and then gets ill with people when they question him about where he got his history or where he's getting his information, where they can research it and look. Unlike Sheila and I, he just speaks it into history, and he gets upset when people ask for proof. But when you're like these people, and Sheila and I, you open yourself to ridicule, you open yourself to rebuttal. And in the video that we done yesterday, it was a rebuttal to certain things. Now, today's video is going to be in relation to David's Facebook page, where David had a picture on his Facebook page. If you haven't seen yesterday's video, then you won't understand today's. But where he's got the picture on there of two soldiers, or at least two men in uniform, Marines of that day. But and it says me and LT or CT or TL, whatever it is, Cox, served together, and it goes on and says they spent 12 months together in Nam and all that. Now, since then, David says, oh, that was a post that I copied. Let me just, one thing I did copy, I wanted to make a comment here of, and a man who tells the truth doesn't mind being questioned. A liar does. Now, I'm just putting that out there, because it seems like when you ask certain questions, they get upset. You know, that's like the old saying, if you're telling the truth, you don't have to study for court or study for trial or tell the truth. If you tell the truth, it always comes naturally. It'll come easy to you. And my question on here, what started this whole thing was, I simply text David. I didn't accuse. I didn't.
Oh, you was just curious?
Curious.
Yeah.
And I said, David, what years did you serve in Vietnam? That's my first post, period. David, what years did you serve in Vietnam? Because see, I'm looking at a picture there of two men, young men, and it says me and TL, whatever it is, served together for 12 months. That's what I'm reading. He didn't respond to me for a long time. Late last night, responded, and he says, I was in high school. What does that have to do with anything? Is that why you're so full of bullshit or so full of shit? I mean, I'm asking a simple question. Wow. I'm asking, David, what years did you serve in Vietnam? Now remember, a man who tells the truth doesn't mind being questioned. A liar does. Right off the bat, he says, I was in high school. What does that have to do with it? You're full of crap.
Wow.
And I said, why do you have a photo that implies you served in Vietnam on your Facebook page? Now, I'm a retired police officer. I'm inquisitive. And especially when it comes to Hatfields, McCoys, both. He says a couple of things, and I mentioned stolen valor. And he goes off, and I said, Why so hostile? Please explain photo. Saying you served 12 months. That's what the inscription says there, served 12 months in Vietnam. Now, we go on, we talk about DNA and different things, and I said, just confused why you would post a Vietnam photo giving the impression that you served. He calls me a few names. Of course, again, people likes to intimidate other people. Guys, 40-year police officer from the mountains, I don't intimidate real easy. I may not even be smart enough to be intimidated. I don't know, but that don't really, sticks and stones don't hurt me. Calls me some more names. I said, why insult? Just explain the photo and why you have pretended. Were you ever in the military? I asked. Along the line, I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but along the line, David sends me a photo there of a person. I don't even know who it is. He posts that photo, and he says, he acts like he can't find the photo that I'm referring to. And I keep on every comment. I post the photo. The photo of where it's on his Facebook page that says me and my buddy, T.L. Cox. Now guys, when you see that on somebody's Facebook page, or at least to me, it seems like talking about him, me and my buddy. Now we go on, and dumbass again, says dumbass, how many David Hatfields do you think there are? I imagine there's about like Fred McCoy's, there's plenty. How many David Hatfields has the horse with his picture holding it with David Hatfield's name up there? I put it in almost every picture that we've done. It's his Facebook page. This is not another David Hatfield. This is the David Hatfield that I'm talking to. And he says, how many David Hatfields? He's trying to imply that, oh, you must be on another David Hatfield's page. I didn't do that. I ain't done nothing like that. And he posted that picture of that other guy. Now, I posted, you can see down through there, everywhere, every other post, I post the same picture of the two military guys. It's only like 12, 13 photos down from the top of his page. It's right there. It was just posted in 2022, a couple of years ago. Of course, later on, he says over in here, that was 4 years ago. That was over 4 years ago. No, it's 2 years ago. And then he makes an interesting comment here. He says, we pulled out of Vietnam in 1973, laugh out loud. You didn't insist, I think he meant enlist, until 75. Tell us some more Vietnam. Wonder if you were even a real cop. I'll find out. Well, that ain't hard to do, find out if I was a real cop. But he says, says over there he was in high school, says that thing didn't have nothing to do with him, but he says here, we pulled out. Who pulled out? We. That's the way people that talks in Vietnam or war talks. Yeah, I was in Laos and we done this. He says we pulled out of Vietnam in 73. No, actually, the Vietnam War was over of 1975. I was 17 years old, right out of high school. And he says, that's damn 4 years ago. You've been snooping around my page all day? No, it took me about 5 minutes as I was running down through there. I said, fess up, David. I think you wanted people to think it was you. It fit right in with your image. You allowed or wanted people to think it was you, and that's wrong with you, and you know it. You know, guys, I asked several military friends of mine on different pages, and I asked other people that's been on the Hatfield McCoy Facebook page that David has intimidated or insulted or whatever. And I've asked them, go look at this, or I've sent them the picture. Look at this and tell me what you think. I've got them on here. I'll get around to that in a minute, but they think the same thing I thought. Me and my buddy. It implies that David is talking about himself. He had called me a lowlife, among other things, and I said, yes, I agree. It takes a lowlife to pull a stunt like that. It's called stolen valor, or pretending to have served when a person didn't. Giving the wrong impression and or not correcting someone when asked. Why show another photo and act like you didn't know the photo I was referring to when I posted it in the comments? Were you in denial? Either way, it's sad. I feel sorry for you. That was from me to David, because David, now he says that that's over 4 years ago and he didn't mean nothing by that. But yet when we first started discussing it, he didn't know nothing about it. You're on another David Hatfield page. There's all kinds of David Hatfields. Now he realizes that I've sent him pictures from his page with his picture in the top left-hand corner. And he says, oh yeah, what are you doing, snooping around my page? And it goes on, and I've contacted others who felt the same way as me. David, in the end, David says that this was off of another page. I should have known that. He says, you should have known that if you was any kind of cop. No, I'm looking at a man's Facebook page, and it says me and my buddy, and has a picture of two people. In fact, I've got photos of me in the Marine Corps with all my buddies, and mine probably says the same thing. Me and my friends, me and my pals. Probably says the same thing. But with mine, it's actually me and my pals. With him, it's actually somebody else that he says was looking for somebody. You know, guys, on that page, there's all kinds of likes, hearts, different things. On the other, when you click on that picture, it says, thank you for your service. All this and that. Never at no time did he say, oh, that's not me. I just posted that for somebody else. I just shared that post. He don't say that. Out of his whole photos, his whole Facebook page all the way down, there's not another picture of a military person like that. There's not another post where he shared a post. Somebody's looking for somebody. Somebody was served with somebody. There's not another military post down through there. And why is that? This is not somebody like me. I stay on military Facebook pages, Marine Corps especially, veterans. And I post stuff all the time because I love veterans. I love our military. That's what it makes America. That's what keeps us free. Some people don't realize that, but that is our livelihood. If we didn't have military and didn't have farmers, we'd be in bad shape. Why is it that he posted one? And I'm just questioning, I'm just asking, as some of you all might be, and some of you might be saying, oh, this guy's just nitpicky. You could go either way. You can go either way. There's always two sides that people goes, you know. Nobody ever agrees 100%. But why is it, out of all the posts that he could have shared, or he could have done anything with, military posts, he just happens to share the one that says, me and my buddy. Did he do it? I don't know. I don't know. The only person that knows the answer to that is David Hatfield. The only person that knows why he posted that is David Hatfield. And we'll probably never know the truth. I know what it implies. I know what I think he was doing. And he done it for 2 years. I've not been on his Facebook page, so that's the first time since 2014, I guess. Because we messaged each other in 2014. Got on it last night and yesterday. This one here says, well, it says to me and my buddies, being himself and one of his friends. That's what I would take it as. That's just one comment that somebody wrote me back after they went and looked at that post, and they said, it looks to me like he's talking about him and one of his buddies. And that's just one. There's several on there and several on Facebook. We made the video yesterday. We started to take the video down. We can't take it down because it's got, at the beginning of it, it's got where David had sent me the email before, or messages. I think what happened I was trying to go back and find the initial post on our message. You know, David says in there on one of the messages, I said, well, we're doing a video on when we messaged each other back in 2014. He said, blank, I've never messaged you. I've never talked to you on, well, David, right under your name up there on David Hatfield on Facebook, it says message. Click on message and you'll see where our message is still on our page there, yours and mine. So yeah, we did message, and Sheila should have put it at the back of the other video showing it. At this point here, this is he said, she said. I don't know. I don't know what David's motive was with posting that. I know what it appears to me as a 40-year police officer and a Marine Corps veteran. I know what it appears to me. I know what it appears to a bunch of Marine friends of mine. I know what it appears to other people that's on Facebook. I know what it appears when he sends me another picture and says, that's not even me. I know what it says when he says that there's all kinds of David Hatfields when he's sitting right there looking at the picture. Why? See, there's certain things as a police officer you would look at and try to check off as being peculiar or strange or wrong. You know, again, these people that profess to be historians, profess to represent somebody in the Hatfield McCoy feud, or profess to be knowledgeable, just like Sheila posted my military, my DD 214. I've got certificates lining that wall in there.
You sure do.
Police, fire, and military. And we just posted a DD 214. That's your discharge. I didn't have a real active military life. I went in 75, got out in 78. I did that because I wanted to be a police officer. That was my career choice. And I had a couple of state troopers back home say, first thing you need to do, you can't be a police officer in Kentucky till you're 21, go in the Marines. Law enforcement loves Marines because they're disciplined, and that'll get you a good start. I went in the Marine Corps at 17 years old, got out and become a police officer. I've had all kinds of jobs throughout life, secondary jobs and businesses. You can't be an honest cop and live on a policeman's pay. You have to have something else to help with a family. Guys, that's going to conclude this video. I don't know what else I can say. I'm going to always have my opinion. David's always going to stand by what he says, probably. I mean,
Sure.
It would be nice if he did have an alternative to posting that picture there, if he just come out and said, hey, okay, I did this. But I don't look for that. He's just not that, don't seem to me like he's that type of guy, and I'm seeing this. So I don't want to be insulting. I just want to, I'm not going to, he keeps posting on Facebook, and that's, again, there's such thing called keyboard Rambo, and there's a lot of them out there, and I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to, we will try to show the evidence, try to prove our point on different things that we do with documentation and evidence, and then it's up to you, the individual, to believe what you want. Sure. We don't get nothing one way or the other, whether you believe us or you don't. Sheila, you got anything I've left out? I know you don't like to get, but you like the truth as well as I do. Yeah. And Sheila and I talk about things, and when Sheila saw that, just like these other people on Facebook, text messages that wrote us, Sheila thought, we both thought the same thing. He said, oh, you should have known. Really? I should have known when something's on your page and it says me and my buddy. No, usually what I do is when I post something on my Facebook page, I go up here where it says edit, and I'll put up at the top my back or something. I'll make to the meme or whatever it might be, I'll put some kind of comment up there. Or I'll say, this is not me, or this is, he didn't do that.
Yeah.
He didn't do that. Could be a simple oversight. Could be.
Could be.
My opinion. And you know, everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Why, sure.
My opinion is that it wasn't an oversight. My opinion is that that's the second Hatfield that's... Guys, Sheila will do the closing.
Hi guys, hope you're having a great day. Please like, subscribe, and share. And we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.